Yes, good evening. Good evening. Today we are looking at Fathers of Nations, chapter 1, Synopsis. Get to the point. Chapter 1, Synopsis, if you have not seen the relevant of the title, Fathers of Nations, we analyzed that and we posted over here in this platform, so you can just search that one and you'll find it. So today we look at chapter 1, synopsis. First of all, we begin by looking at the setting of this story of this chapter. It is in the Simon Hotel in Baju. Time it is in the evening, and the way we analyze this chapter, we will analyze in episodic analysis on that perspective. So the first episode we begin with the arrival of the four strangers in Simon Hotel in Banjul. That is the four strangers with the same mission, although none of them knows each other, as the knowledge about any other of the other four. So the first to check in is Professor Kimani. Professor Kimani Karanja. This one is from Kenya. This one is from Kenya. This one is from Kenya. He's around 60 years old. Professor Kimani, he works in the Institute of Development at the University of Nairobi, Kenya. This one signed in and was given this room. That is 4th floor, East Wing. So these people, it is possible that they will not come to know one another soon, because they are even assigned in different rooms and they don't know one another. So until they are introduced to each other, they cannot know one another. That is Karanja Kimani. Karanja Kimani is the first one that checked in. This one is a professor from Kenya. And the second one to check in is Comrade Melusi Gobile. This one is from Zimbabwe, a citizen of Zimbabwe. This one is around 70 years old. And this guy was assigned the 50th floor, the south wing. 5th floor, the 50th floor, the south wing. You understand, these people are being assigned wings according to the countries they come from, according to the region where their country lies in Africa. And then we have the third one to check in is Pastor Shamaka Sineke. This one is the one to check in, is around 50 years old, and is a pastor with in CIA. He was a pastor, because at the moment he was banned from preaching. You just read through the book and find why was he banned from preaching. He was a pastor, CIA in Lagos, the church in Africa. That is CIA in Lagos, Nigeria. He was assigned the 60th floor, the west wing. You understand where Nigeria lies in Africa, which signed. And then we have the fourth one, who is the last one. The last stranger is Engineer Saif Tahir. This guy is around 40 years old. He was formerly employed by the Ministry of Defense in Tripoli, Libya. He was, first of all, he was employed there. We will maybe go through the book and see why is he now not employed in the same place. So this guy checked in and he was assigned the 60th floor, the west, not the 60th floor. He was assigned the 30th floor, north wing. 30th floor, north wing. You understand where Libya is. There is something unique about Libya. Libya was never colonized by the white people. And that one takes us to the end of this episode. Episode 2, we have the four strangers receiving a call from the guide, from one person. This call was similar from the same person, and the similar message, the same message that he was giving the four of them. He called them and asked them about the briefcase. He would call them and ask them about the briefcase, and also gave them the password to log in the briefcase. What was the password? Yeah, that is 2114. He was giving them the password and then asking them whether they got and then got the list of the content or the content of the briefcase. Whatever that is a briefcase, come out if they have got it. That is what he was asking, and we understand that when he is calling them, is authoritative. He is calling them with some authority, and he does not reveal his identity to them. He just requires them and demands from them that they should call him only their guide, and they should not even beginner or call him. He is the only one who can initiate the calls. They cannot call him at any given time. He is the one to initiate the calls. He also directs them not to use their personal mobile phones, but use or the hotel lines, but use the lines, the phone, the mobile phone that they found in the briefcase. He alludes that that is the most secure. That's the one that is secure. And that one takes us to the end of that episode. We get to the episode 3, Fiona Mackenzie interview with interviewing Dr. Afolabi. As Dr. Afolabi is on his way, just moving, walking around, he hears a call from behind. Somebody calls him and requests him to stop a little bit and have a conversation. And when he looks back, he finds this girl, this lady by the name Fiona Mackenzie. And Fiona Mackenzie requests him to have a seat so that they can have a conversation. They can have some talk for a minute. And Dr. Falabi does not decline. He just allows the interview. He just accept. And when they do the interview, Fiona Mackenzie reveals her identity and says she's a reporter of the Gambian News. Dr. Falabi also reveals his identity and says he schooled at Harvard University in the US and currently teaching at the University of Ibadan, Nigeria. Nigeria is around 45 and is the advisor of the Ends of State. That is in the summit that we have already seen is being held in Gambia, Banjul, by the Ends of State. He is called there to go and give advice on a document that they are going to approve. That is Way Omega. And this is why Fiona Mackenzie has this interview with him. The African Heads of State as soon as to start a debate at Pinnacle Hotel, a hotel that is in 2 streets from the Simont Hotel. You understand now? The Simont Hotel and Pinnacle Hotel is not the same hotel, but they are just neighboring hotels. That's where the meeting that is supposed to take place, the summit is supposed to take place for the Heads of State. And these 4 strangers are being assigned the rooms and the floors in Simont Hotel. That is just close to where the Heads of State are staying. All right, they are going to discuss with Omega, adopt that one, and then with Omega, what is expected to do is to change Africa politics drastically. There will be no more military coups, no more rig of election, and no more foreplay. Those are the 3 things, strategies, things that this document have. And they are saying that is the strategy they are going to adopt and use for Africa so that they can change Africa. But in the process, as they are having the conversation, Dr. Afolabi and Fiona Mackenzie, in the process, Fiona Mackenzie receives a call from her boss, and she's required to go back to the office immediately. And she tells Dr. Afolabi to summarize about the book they were even talking about. She had asked him about the book he had written about failure of state, which he has written, and now he is offering to be an advisor to the Heads of State about with Omega, how they can change Africa, the states in Africa, the countries in Africa. Now, he is found to be in speaking, uh, is found to be biting something and still uh, trying to make sure these things. No. Let me say it in this way. Dr. Fulabi Orende is criticizing the states in Africa and says that they have fallen and they have failed, all of them. And in this way, he is now positive. First of all, he was negative. Right now, he is positive. Now, the Fiona McKenzie want to know what has made Dr. Fulabi to be positive all of a sudden about Africa. But as they are continuing with that discussion, which does not fare well with Dr. Fulabi, she receives a call and leaves so that they can come to meet later. That takes us to the end of that episode, and the last episode is the 49 ends of state in Banjul for the summit, and the situation in Gambia for the now citizens for the ends of state. So we are now told the ends of state are all of them in Gambia. They have all gathered there for a summit. What is the situation for these ends of state? We are told they are put in one room, in one hotel, one building, so that the security can be tight and they can offer the best security ever, so that there will not be any insecurity matter. So you can see about insecurity in Africa. And then the citizens in now Gambia, we are told they have suffered, they are not enjoying. They are supposed to enjoy when the heads of state come to their country. But we are told they are not enjoying because already bulldozers were sent to come and demolish their kiosk. That they once dependent for meals and for daily food. We are even told the water. They are left without water. They are buying water. They are traveling many kilometers to get water because all the water has been directed to Simon Hotel, Pinnacle Hotel for them so that they can be used to create fountains and entertain the ends of state that have gathered there. Why are they clearing the kiosk along the road? So that the roads can be clear and the ends of state will not see that Gambia does not know how to make roads. So they are doing this for PR, just to please the ends of state. The end of state in Gambia is doing this so that the other ends of state will not see him down. So, but that is very bad. That is betrayal. You can see something there arising. So next time we shall be looking at the themes in chapter 1. For now, have a good time. Thank you. Subscribe whenever you find my content so that you can continue enjoying. And you also support me by doing the subscription. And